No, I'll roll the digital one still. I have them here though.
Those red and purple ones, so freaking cool.
Have these
we're really
orange glittery ones.
Those are perfect for EOA. Golden Dragon.
Golden scale.
They had some really nice gemstone ones, but they're like $70 or $80 a set. Like,
I thought they were like 100. I was like, yeah, no.
I love gemstone dice, but I don't know that I would ever purchase one. I'd be
Maybe
so
if
worried
they're,
about
like-
them breaking.
Oh yeah, you have to roll them on like fabric. Put your heads in the focus.
Those are the ones that
yeah,
you
it
need,
doesn't wanna
Amelia.
focus.
No, you have to put your hand behind it. Yeah, too much shadow.
Yeah, it still doesn't want to focus. It loves your hands, though. So, Amelia, those dice are like fuchsia purple and fire red.
Oh,
I know.
that's so.
I was like, those are perfect Soli dice.
They
Yeah.
are. They are definitely Soli dice.
Wow.
Okay. D&Ds. Last week. Gone 2 weeks in a row, guys. I know. So amazing.
don't chink.
Sorry. So last week, y'all were making your way to Feely Fields and decided to camp for the evening, and during your watch, Dorus smelled a campfire in the vicinity. Not close, but you know, within a flight anyway. So Nemu went to go check out to see what it was during his watch, leaving Kea behind. And he found that there was a camp from Intora. It looked to be an entire group on their way, on their way to Wolfden Falls to welcome them back and offer their aid. So it was an Intora delegate and their entourage on their way north. Nemu spent some time being questioned, being recruited, not really. And then everybody ended up there trying to figure out what the hell was going on. You ended up leaving without a fight, luckily for me, and began making your way to Feely Fields. Now, on the very outskirts of the area of Feely Fields, as the main forest fades away behind you, and the rolling hills and the waving grasses come into sight, you find almost fusion. You find one of the displacements on or within Feely Fields itself. Now, Soli has said many times what those from Phanovus had done to the land. They had cut down the trees, they had literally leveled hills, and just stripped most things from the land itself in order to build themselves a home. Now, that is what you expected. However, when you arrived, Dorus found that there were remnants of some kind of necrotic energy left behind. Everything felt not quite dead, but barely holding to life. And off in the distance, you saw two people, two Harengon technically, and they spotted from far away Soli's bright hair. One of them ran straight towards you as the other one waved excitedly and ran back towards Feely Fields. Most likely to say that Soli is back. So, I will bring everybody to the game board. Huh? My fetch button.
Well, it's very gloomy.
It is very gloomy.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to be in tails so everybody could see really going. Now I remember why I had everybody. Okay. So the person that is running towards you, you would know them as Ina. She used to go out hunting with her and another group of friends. Sometimes scouting around the area just to check for any kind of predators or, you know, maybe not predators as far as animals, but people out in the wilds who were not looking out for your best interest, that kind of thing. So Ina runs up to you and just tackles you full body to the ground. Okay, you gotta tell me everything. Where have you been? What's going on? Where have you been? Did you hear about Wolfton Falls? Did you get to see your uncle? Where have you been? And your mother is so excited. Oh my gosh, she's going to cry and she's gonna kiss you and she's gonna hug. She's never gonna let you go again. You know that, right?
I know that. It's good to see you again, Ina.
So, first things first. This
Yeah.
area, incredibly dangerous. We gotta go.
What happened here?
Nobody really knows for sure, but it's really, really dangerous. And we've seen some creepy stuff coming around in this area. We keep an eye on it to make sure it's not spreading, but it is nasty, very nasty. And I'm pretty sure that the mud like wakes up and slurps across the area. I've seen it. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. I've seen it.
All right, well, we can get out of here and then we can talk as we walk back to the village. It sounds very, very concerning.
Yeah, that's an understatement. So as she kind of just throws her arm around you and turns around to go the other way, I need anybody who's turns around to try and see if they can see anything crazy going on or are investigating for any reason in the area, want to find out what's going on more. Roll some things and tell me what y'all are doing.
Could I get like can I like sense the feeling in the area? I'm currently using my stone rune for like insight.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is natural 20 with my new die.
It is not. Your new die loves you. As Ina turns around and takes Soli by the shoulders to lead her away, you turn back and you whatever is here knows you're here. You get a sense that it's waiting, as if the area itself, specifically the areas where the land seems to be the most affected, just waiting for you to come in.
Is it like the same paranoia? Well, not the same paranoia, but like a different form of paranoia we got from the swamp.
There's no paranoia. Not whatsoever. This is just everything around you. There is just incredibly wrong. And you can almost imagine the dirt itself in these areas that are just dead and withered crawling up and just swallowing you whole. It doesn't seem to be any kind of mind effect. It is just, yeah.
I turned to the Heron God like, did you say there was somewhere safe we could go?
Yeah. Come home.
Yeah, it's pretty safe over there.
And we'll just go back to town. That's fine with me. I'm sure somebody else will be back to watch.
I inspect them.
Yeah.
What was your name, by the way?
Ina. Oh, I am so sorry. I'm just so excited for Soli to be home. My name is Ina. What's everybody's names?
I'm Nemu.
As he
Cool.
starts.
Bruce. And I'm like sniffing the ground, kind of halfway paying attention to the conversation.
Okay.
Yahweh. And I point to the horse, Admos.
Oh, I like Atomos. Where's the little one going? So Nemu walks over to one of the areas where the dirt and the mud look withered and diseased.
Oh,
And you say you rolled an 8.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Oh. yeah, careful.
I rolled.
Are
Time
you
to poke mud.
are you flying or are you walking?
Walking. I wouldn't have thought of.
You would have been walking? So as soon as you get close to the dirt and you kneel down and try and figure out what is going on, this tree's roots right next to you reach up and are going to try and grasp you.
Not no more of these types of trees.
Yeah. That is a 20 to hit.
The misses with my 15 AC.
Can I how far away am I?
How far you are in Tailspire? It's
I
pretty
don't know
good distance.
How many? What is
see.
distance?
50 feet.
Okay, I think I'm just in range. I'm gonna use like a runic shield,
Okay.
and I think it needs to re-roll.
It needs to re-roll.
Yes.
All right. So this root suddenly shoots out of the ground to grab Nemu, smacks against this shield. Let's see if I can do it twice. That's a 23. And as it's slamming down onto Nemu, it just and then the shield breaks. You are now grappled against the ground, and you take a whole 7 damage as it tries to pull you into the ground.
Help!
Looks like we're fighting trees.
Yeah.
God damn it! Fucking.
All right. Cool story. Let's roll initiative.
$15.
I'll go last, guys. I just volunteered to go last.
I see that.
Just utterly confused by the scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like over there sniffing some grass, not paying attention.
Sully, you roll initiative?
Yeah,
What'd you get?
18.
18. Okay. I forgot to hit a button. Okay.
Should I roll for Admos too?
Just have him go after your turn. Makes it really easy. That is the tree that's angry. That's what I figured out how to do. I figured out how to turn it into a That's so cool. Sorry.
It shakes the screen.
I know. Okay, so you are currently grappled and being pulled into the tree. Nemu, it is your turn.
gonna whisper to it, "You stupid tree, go back into the ground. Leave me alone."
As its branches come up to just pummel you.
Just to make a wisdom saving.
A wisdom saving throw. It is not a wise tree. Does a 12 win?
No,
What happens to the tree?
a tree takes 16 damage
Oof. Okay.
because I rolled 2 5s and a 6.
Is that psychic
It
damage?
must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as the speed allows away from.
Do trees take
It won't
psychic
move into
damage?
danger.
It has a 30 feet movement. So it has to use its reaction? Okay, so unfortunately, you will be coming with it. Oh wait, no, to move away from you?
Yeah.
You're still going with it.
I don't think I can. It says it has to be.
It has to move away from, but you're grappled by it. So how does that work?
Just running in circles.
Yeah, it
Is
like
that
can't
what-
untangle you from its vines, and it carries you while it's trying to run away from you.
Yeah. So,
I mean, it would make sense that I'm coming with it. I think that overrides the fear aspect.
yeah, like it has you grappled.
I mean, now it's afraid and hugging.
Yeah. This poor tree is so confused. And oh, it's his turn too. How long does that last?
I think it was just a reaction.
So that's it? Just damage and reaction?
Yeah.
Okay. So as he has you grappled, unfortunately, that means he has advantage. 16 to hit. And so he figures out that he's not really afraid of you. Can't say anything, but the branches that were just kind of waving in the wind as it was running around in circles trying to figure out where to go, one of them just whips around as the root shoots you up and smacks you.
I'm gonna use second barrier as a cantrip.
Okay.
That's my reaction.
What does that do?
Just reduces damage I take by 1d4.
Okay. So, you take 16 damage.
Ow! What?
This is why you don't poke strange trees.
I was looking at the mud.
And then a giant, the bark splits and jagged teeth appear as it is also going to try and bite you. And that was a 15 to hit,
That
and you take 11 more damage. Yeah, the tree is bitey. I love this tree.
what a bit.
Sully.
I do not like this.
Yeah, this is insane. I want to do a fireball so bad, but Nemo's there, so I'm not.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm almost willing to let you do it.
Oh man. All right. I'm gonna do magic missile,
Okay.
second level.
Roll that damage.
Yeah, 12.
12 total.
Yep.
So all of these magic missiles move around Nemu and pierce into the bark of this creature. Pieces of bark are flying into Nemu's face. Not doing any damage, but as he's trying to nom nom on your friend. All right, movement and bonus action. Miss Soli. Nom nom.
I'll stay there.
Okay, you're gonna stay there? Okay. Iwe.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action Dune Rune,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just going to dash
Okay.
and get about there.
Okay.
And then that is all I can do.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, I guess Atmos can move too.
Hasn't been met. Hasn't been met. Hasn't been met. Dorus.
I was just gonna ask you to make sure you roll for Kai as well, but I will
Oh,
go
right.
while you
I
think
meant to
of
make
that.
her a thing too.
I'm just gonna run up 30 feet, so that's what? How many tiles is 30 feet? 6 tiles?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I'm so slow. All right, we'll say I end up there next to Atomos. I'm still probably more than 30 feet away from the tree and everything, right?
You are about 50 from Nemu.
Yeah. But I'm close enough to do a healing word
Yes.
on Nemu. So, you know what? Am I within? You said within 50 of Nemu. I'll
Yeah.
just waste my action and go ahead and dash another 30 forward,
Okay.
and then bonus action do it at second level. Healing word. Go.
Okay.
So 9 points of healing to Nemo from
Very nice.
waving my arm at him and seeing him wrestling this tree.
All right. So we'll just do Kea after you. I'm gonna try and firebolt the bitch. That'll do it. Not by much, but it's a thing. So Kea runs forward and as she does, she throws fire at this creature. Dorus, what kind of healing? Magic is healing?
I don't think it has a damage type, does it?
Evocation.
Just
Okay.
healing. Oh, what type of spell is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, first level evocation. Yeah. Or I did
Okay.
it first level.
Yeah, I had to think about that too. I was like, wait a minute, let me pull up healing.
I would debate it is necromancy, personally.
I would as well, but if it's evocation, then it's evocation. So Kea runs forward, throws a firebolt at the creature, though it doesn't seem to catch fire like you would expect it to. Nemu,
And I'm still grappled.
you are still grappled.
I'm just gonna press my hand up against its hood
Mm-hmm.
and cast magic missile. 5th level.
Okay.
So I do 7 D4 plus 7.
Jesus Christ.
Is that 26? 26 damage. Leave me alone!
Did you just say leave me alone?
Leave me alone!
You said 27 damage?
Yeah, 27, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 26, sorry, 20.
Okay. All right. Bonus action or anything?
Yeah, I want a bonus action, kick him in his ball. Does he have?
No.
Okay, then I don't
Kick
do
him
it.
in his acorns.
Yeah.
Kick him right in the acorns. Yeah, I don't have. I will. You know what? I'm gonna bardic inspire. Who's after?
Slowly.
Sully. I'm gonna bardically inspire Sully.
Okay.
What?
You get a 1d8 to your ability checks, attack rolls, or saving.
Thank you.
All right. So it's
I have done it.
your friend's turn. Two roots shoot out. One of them, you see a root suddenly shoot out of the ground over here where the light is.
Oh, no.
And then one of them is going to hit. But, Dorus.
You all ready?
Does a 20 hit you?
Oh, yes.
I will use my reaction and re-roll that.
17.
17 meets and beats.
So one root shoots up and smacks the tree next to it. The other one shoots up next to Darus. This time the shield keeps it from wrapping around him, but this tree does come awake. And that is its turn. Okay.
So what happened to me? Did I take some damage?
No, a 17 didn't hit, right?
Oh, it beats it, right? So my AC is.
Oh, okay. So
That's it.
you take 12 damage, and you are also grappled.
I'm not in melee with it though,
Shields aren't
right?
doing anything.
It has a reach of 15 feet
Holy crap.
with its roots. Sorry. Soli.
Oh my gosh. All right, Ina, stand back. This thing is insane. All right, I guess gotta go a little bit stronger. So I'm gonna do 4th level magic missile. I just don't wanna burn them to death.
Okay.
As much as I want to use fire, it's just not wise to do that right now.
Yeah. So are you gonna... Go ahead.
It was 12 damage too.
12 damage to the original dude.
Yeah.
Okay. So your magic missiles slam into this tree again. It is like massive amounts of its bark are just blown off. The roots, however, are still grappling to your friends.
Oh my gosh.
Movement, bonus action.
I'm good.
Okay. Eoway.
Okay, I will turn large,
Okay.
and then I will pull out my hand axe, and I'm going to axe it a question.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I am going to, who, it's grappling Dorus right next to me, right?
Yeah, it's grappling both Dorus and Nemu.
Okay. Since Dorus is right next to me, I will take the hand axe and just try and axe the roots.
Okay.
Hand
Roll to
axe
hit.
Questioning.
Yeah.
Well,
Roll to axe a question.
That
M&M's,
is
yeah.
a natural one with these brand new dice.
Oh my god, talk about polarizing.
Make up your mind.
Yeah, seriously.
You know, I'll just step up a bit so I'm in range.
Don't
will
you have
that
2
not work?
attacks?
Yes.
Okay. Axe again?
And then I will just axe the ones at Nemu.
Okay.
And that's a 2.
Oh my god.
So that is a 11, I will say. No, that is a 7, actually.
A 7?
But
Yeah, so as your axe tries to slam into the root. It is tough. You notice that the roots themselves are also covered in bark. Let's see. Second tree goes 10, 20. That was a diagonal. Yeah. It is going to... Yeah, let's go after EOA. EOA's got the axe. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
You take a lot of damage. That is 16 damage. As
We
as
do
it
have
comes.
that temp HP from this morning, though, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. You all do. So this tree's roots pull up out of the ground, and as it's moving towards you, its branches just come down. One of its roots shoots out and is also going to try and grab you, EOA. Oh my god, that is a 26 to hit. So you take 8 more damage as the root grabs you. And yeah, that's what it's gonna do it. Does a 21 hit you?
Yes, it does.
So as it grabs you with its root. Now these things are large.
Can I react to the attack?
Yeah.
I'm gonna react to the second attack with the Protector's Ward Shield, which is probably like squished up against my body as I'm grappled.
Okay. So this ruby light flashes from between the root around Dorus and gives you a shield. So that the next attack misses, right? Or you take the damage.
Should have read it first, probably. I teleport to the friendly creature's space, so I take his space and push him 5 feet behind me.
You are no longer grappled.
And I'm no longer grappled, thank God. Well, I mean, he was grappled too, so I don't know if that matters. I take the damage from the attack.
Okay. Force movement. I don't believe stops a grapple.
Just casually moving
Yeah.
the giant lizard out of the way.
But
So-
I am ungrappled, so that's nice.
Yeah, you are now ungrappled. So the creature was trying to bring EOA to its now gaping maw, and instead it bites down on you, and you take... Uh, 19 damage. As it bites down on top of you. Dorus, it's your turn.
So let's see, I'm no longer grappled, so I can move if I want, but I'm probably in melee with it right now still, right? If I move to take 2 opportunity attacks.
1.
Do the trees look damaged at all? Are they looking like
The one that
bleeding?
has the one that has Nemu does look damaged.
Are they bleeding like tree stuff or like black goo or actual blood or what?
Okay, do a perception check for me. In this heated moment.
13.
What was it?
13.
13. It's not dripping anything. These trees, like, there's no sap, there's no blood. You can tell these have long been dead, but they do have wisps of black energy escaping from them. Very familiar to you.
Yep,
Wisps
that's
of black
the idea of
energy.
what I was gonna do. Are the tentacles or whatever the roots vines that are grappling, which Yue, who's now behind me, are they like coming up out of the ground, or are they coming like across the ground towards him, like underneath me?
If you're close enough, they just shoot out, like they just like shoot their foot out as their roots and grab you.
All right, I'm just gonna reach out and touch the vines that are on Yahweh.
Okay.
If that's possible. Like, is that a creature entity that I could attack?
Yep.
I want to try and free him from his grapple.
Absolutely.
So I'll do an inflict wounds on the ones on Yahweh.
Okay.
18 total.
Yep.
It's fine. Take 13 necrotic damage.
You grasp onto this root, and as you push this energy into it, necrotic, you say?
Yep.
Oh no.
The root literally just shatters into nothing. And Iwe, you've taken damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mixed with the energy from your spell, you watch as the blood that's dripping from his wounds hits the ground and begin to kind of creep together. It's Kaya's turn. She sees that. She's going to do the same thing for Nemu. That's a natural 20 to a root.
Wow.
It is unnecessary, but we'll take it. So she runs up. Oh no, she'd need to get a clear shot from here. So she runs up. Firebolt smacks into the root on Nemu. Nemu, you are now free.
Okay.
As the energy is, it just burns it to ash. And then Nemu, it's your turn.
I'm going to, man, I can't really move away from him because it's attacks of opportunity. What do I need to do for this? I'm gonna use my bonus action to do a tail from beyond.
Okay.
I think I've gotten 4 multiple times. Perfect. I'm gonna do that as my bonus action. And then I'm gonna cast Blade Ward on myself.
Okay.
As an action.
All right. It is your friend's turn. Gotcha. He doesn't like that his root was just killed.
His roots are on.
Yeah, his roots are on fire. Does a 14 hit? Yeah.
No.
Liar, liar, roots on fire.
I know. Well, 19 does though.
Yeah.
So, branch slams down. That is 14 damage as this creature just begins wailing on you. Also trying to put the fires out on its branches.
14 damage.
Yeah. Solely.
Yeah, seeing the fire, it's like, oh yeah, it's fire time.
Oh boy.
You could probably position your fire here and hit them without hitting anybody else if you wanted to do a fireball.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Rain fire.
All right. There are
Right.
dex saves. All right. Tree 1 rolled a 13. Tree 2 rolled an 11. They both failed miserably.
Wow. So sad.
Is it? Though?
No, not really.
I don't think it's sad.
Yeah, 38 fire damage.
What the fuck?
Eat it.
So, as this tree is beating on Nemu, trying to put out the branches, an explosion behind it just shreds this thing into pieces as it explodes all over everybody. The one that is trying to attack Dorus, you just watch as bark is blown all around you guys. It's still standing, but it's not happy. Okay, movement and things. Any movement or bonus action, Soli?
I'm good.
Okay. EOA.
Okay, I am going to... yeah, I don't want to get... I'm going to step in front of Dorus.
Okay.
Right there, maybe.
Okay.
Kind of just wedge in between you two. And which one is looking the most hurt?
One of them is down.
Oh, okay. I am going to plunge my swords into its bark.
Okay.
Let's see if both of these will hit. Nope. No, they will not. Well, an 11 and a 13.
I mean,
I am so sorry, but no. Oh my god.
These trees are too dexterous for me.
So as you sprint forward, as you charge at this tree with your swords out, small droplets of blood from you, and I would assume Dorus is probably catching this in a peripheral. Nemu is bleeding a lot, and small drops of blood from him are also starting to form.
Okay. And then bonus action, I'm
Yep.
going to take my hand axe
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to chuck it into like the mouth of it.
Okay.
And I'm going to imbue it with fire.
Oh, good. Okay.
Please don't miss. Okay. It got a 24.
Yes.
So at least that something worked.
moving in the right direction.
So that is 12 fire damage.
Okay.
And what is my... And 10 slashing damage. Or is it? Yeah, slashing.
Okay.
And then I just want... And then it needs to make a strength saving throw, I think. For the
Oh
fire.
no. He's strong. No, 14.
Ooh.
I did roll shit. He has a +6.
And so I am going to chuck my axe right down its like barked teeth throat,
Uh-huh.
and just chains are gonna spew out of its mouth and wrap around it.
Oh no. That totally ruins his next turn.
And he's restrained.
God damn it. Okay.
And then also Atmos is going to go up behind
Okay.
her just for emotional support.
Okay. Yeah, Kaya loves Atomos. Damn it. Okay. Can't move. Yeah, so it is going to... It's going to attack you. 24 to hit. Natural 1.
I will runic shield that first one.
So it doesn't hit?
No, it needs to reroll.
God damn it. Come on. Come on. 23.
Yeah, that will hit.
All right. First branch smack. You take 14 damage. As the branch comes down, the other one comes down and misses you as it is trying to fight against all of these chains, fire chains that are wrapped around it. And it was trying to move over towards Kea. And you just blocked this tree in place. Man, these things are dumb. It's gonna try and bite at the chains. The chains can't take damage, right?
No, they're made of fire.
So it chomps down on the chains, and you see its teeth be like just crack and splinter against the chain. It bit in fucking hard. And then it begins to smoke, of course. However, behind you, the blood rises and begins to turn black and moves up next to Dorus.
What is
Wow.
that?
Little
It
goopy
is-
boy.
Coagulated blood? It... Yeah. Let's see what this can do. All right, so as it rises, Dorus, you feel this presence behind you, and as you turn around, it just spreads thin, and a gas just explodes towards you and EOA. I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw.
And
28.
I mean, yeah, that'll do it. Dorus, wow, that's shit. You take 6 damage. And EOA, you take 3. You are poisoned, Dorus. And then half of it comes together suddenly and is just going to pummel into you, Dorus.
Wait, what was the damage type?
Acid.
Acid.
So 23 to hit Dorus.
yep. Not even looking at it. I'm just like, ah.
Yeah. You take 14 damage.
I believe we're still focused on the tree burning
Yep.
in front of us.
Yep. Dorus, it's your turn.
How badly damaged is the tree?
Is bloodied.
I'm not feeling too good after getting hit from behind and not knowing what's happening back there.
Mm-hmm.
And I really want this tree to disappear so we can focus on whatever the blood goo thing is.
Okay.
Let me take a bite of it.
Did we decide, like, are we using the potion rules where, like, you use an action to fully use it or, like, a bonus action to half, like, roll it?
So it's a bonus action for you to use it. It's an action to give it to someone else.
Okay, so if I bonus action, I roll the dice, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll bonus action drink this healing potion that Yahweh gave me forever ago.
Yep.
I'll do that after my turn. I don't know. I gotta look up how to do that. I gotta add Yahweh's proficiency bonus to it, I think, right?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think we all share the same proficiency.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. So that's my bonus action. My action, I'm going to reach out to the tree and I say, "Getofteros," and I cast light on it. It needs to make
Blight?
a DC 17 saving throw,
Mm-hmm.
Constitution. And if it is a plant creature or magical plant, it makes it with disadvantage.
Take that, plant.
Don't hate me. It was a 17 with disadvantage.
Okay, so it is a plant creature or a magical plant.
It seems to be yes.
So it takes max damage halved, so 32 necrotic damage.
32 is half?
That's crazy.
8d8.
So much.
And 32 is half of that.
Well, I mean, 8 times 8 is 64, right? So
Okay, have a look. That's exactly how much health it
oh,
had
God,
left.
thank God.
Exactly.
gonna
That's
kill it.
great.
I thought it was gonna be at like 1 HP left.
That's what I thought too. I was like, no.
So you grab onto the branch as it's just pummeling down on you guys, and the necrotic energy just filters straight through it, and it begins breaking apart from that branch where you grabbed all the way through the creature. It's Kaya's turn. She is
I'm just
going...
gonna flip around with my movement and face the enemy.
She begins whispering under her breath, and a crown of thorns begins to appear around the creature behind you. Let's see. That sucks. Okay, and it suddenly expands itself and the crown shatters. And Kaya just looks at everybody like, I'm sorry, I'm trying. I'm trying. And she's going to move this way a little bit. Okay. Nemu.
Screwed up my thing. You make me not dead.
Yeah, why'd you die?
I went the wrong way. I did
Oh,
damage.
it's
instead
so
of healing.
funny. I'm like, I see death saves. Something went wrong.
It just has a heart attack.
Yeah.
Did I just like click success 3 times, or how do I fix it?
Or just heal yourself however much.
I can't. All the buttons are gone.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
no, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I just hit success 3 times. I thought you just used to be able to heal yourself.
Like, if I...
There we go. I got it.
No, Doros took a lot. EOA took some. 2 casters haven't.
Yeah, if you click on it, you can do it.
Yeah, the D4s I rolled were for the healing potion. I got 8 total.
Okay. Yeah, Nemu, it's your turn. And as you turn around to this creature, you see another one forming right behind you, where your blood has splattered across the ground.
Okay.
It has not formed yet.
I'm gonna use tail of the runaway.
Oh, what is that?
I can use my reaction to teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space I can see.
For it.
When I teleport, I can choose the number of creatures I can see within 30 feet up to my charisma modifier to do the exact same thing.
So you can just move everybody?
I can move everybody, yeah. My charisma modifier is 5, so everybody can...
That's a really good story.
You can get you 3.
Okay, that's fine. As long as it's people without of... I'm trying to get everybody out of melee range.
Okay, so...
That doesn't want to be. So if... Yeah, so I would want to get myself out. How about you, Darus? Are you good, or...?
I mean, I'm hurting. I would go with you if I was an option.
Yeah, okay.
I mean... Yeah, I'll go too, but I'll be like...
Kind of like a regroup thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to kind of get us out of the middle, because they're forming around us. So I just kind of want to... And then that way I can heal everybody, too. Now this says it to use my reaction to do it. But I thought it takes an action to actually use this, so...
Oh, does it take our reaction to teleport with you?
It doesn't say that. The target can immediately use its reaction to teleport to 30 feet in an unoccupied space it can see. When I teleport, I can choose a number of creatures I can see within 30 feet of my charisma modifier. Oh, to immediately use the same reaction, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you'd have
we
to use
need
your reaction.
Our reaction. Didn't I use mine already?
Shield was
It did the
last.
runic
Yeah, shield
shield.
was last turn.
Can I use that on my turn, or it's... I don't remember when I did that.
If you had a turn since then, yeah, that would be the...
Yeah, so it has to be within the same action.
Alright, so either way, I got
I'm
Bruce
still
and I out.
there.
Okay.
So if who's right here?
So this is Kea.
Would Kea want to move? Just to
No,
get out of
she's
the way,
good.
or
It
That's
was
not
just
any
up
further
for
than she is.
range.
Yeah.
alright, I wanted to get myself the fuck out of there, and I figured I could take anybody that wanted
For
to move
sure.
with me. Alright, so I think outside of that, I'm going to then bonus action using Shield of Force, so everybody gets 2 AC. My what's it called? Force.
Oh, everybody gets 2 AC?
Yeah, that's my force, whatever. I'm using my special, what's it called thing? Moat.
Oh,
Or
nice.
whatever. Alright, so, yeah, so everybody gets 2 AC, we're out of there. Hopefully that helps a little bit. I'm done.
Soli.
Alright, so is the branch dead? The tree?
Yes. The 2 trees are dead. You just have this guy here. And I don't know that you'd be able to see the other one that's forming.
Ew, that looks disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna kill it with fire.
Kill it with fire!
Yeah, because
Yeah, and I wanted to get myself out of there too, so you can nuke.
it looks very disturbing. But
Okay.
not disturbing enough because I got a 12 to hit.
Oh no.
Oh no! Let me... I don't remember what their AC is. Oh, no, that does not sink in.
Yeah. Does Bardic Inspiration help with that?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, 1d4 or 1d8, you get a d.
So how does that work? Do I just
You roll a
Just
D8
roll a D8.
after
Yep.
Okay.
your
Add it.
attack.
I got 2.
So that makes a 14.
Yeah.
That is its armor class.
Ooh.
Nice.
So you hit.
Oh, whoa.
Sweet.
That is very good.
As it's constantly like changing shapes and reforming, fire smacks into it.
Yes. And it will hit 4.
10 damage? What the fuck? Why? Why? Why does
Yeah,
it keep
4.
going?
4, 10, 4.
Okay.
It's
Ugh.
just oops all damage.
Oh
So
wait, I'm
gr-
3rd level, so get another one.
Of course you do.
Don't you have to roll for each one of them though?
Do you?
For each ray?
For Scorching Ray? Oh, you do. You have to roll to hit for each one. Okay.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
roll 3 more d20s.
Yeah.
14 hits.
14. 19.
So 3 hits so far.
15.
All 4 hit. All right. So roll 1 more damage.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7. Ow. Okay. Do you wish to move?
No, I'll stay there and protect the Ina.
Okay.
Yep.
Iwe.
First, Atmos is going to... I don't believe Atmos is... He's getting braver, just not that brave.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He is getting braver, but not against squishy things.
Like, whatever that is.
Yeah, I get it. I feel that.
So just be there.
Okay.
And then I am questioning whether my swords will hit this, but only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 attacks.
Do it.
18
Yes.
and 16.
Yes.
Okay. I keep forgetting what my bonus is. Okay, so that will be 16. Yeah, 22.
22?
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
slashing damage.
Grappled, prone, restrained. Okay. Apparently.
I don't know, does my damage sink in?
Yeah, I'm double checking. But yes, it does. So as your swords come down, oh, it's resistant to fire, so it only took half that damage. Cool story. The fire seems to absorb into it, and as you're slashing down and all these fire bolts or fire rays are coming in, you're just slicing chunks of this thing. So that's... Sorry. Okay.
And then I am going to second wind and then action surge
Mm-hmm. Freaking
for
fighters.
2 more attacks. That won't hit. Well, yeah, 1 off.
Aw.
Got a 13. And a over 20.
Yes.
That will be a 15.
15 damage?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, so another chunk of this thing falls down as you continue slashing. And as it splashes to the ground, it breaks up. But it just gets absorbed as this one forms. Straight into the other one.
I rolled max for my second wind. That is amazing.
Nice. That's good, because you're surrounded. So, let's see. They are both... Oh, come on. Okay, so one of those is a natural 20.
Do I have my reaction? Yeah, I just took my turn.
Alright.
I'll runic shield that one.
Aye. 20? 30, 20?
No, that is beats my armor class since it is 20.
Okay. So they both, you just watch them continually changing shapes as like they form these spears that are just constantly trying to hit you or even bludgeon you. Only one of them lands. You take 5 fucking damage because now I can't roll. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, like I shouldn't say that before I roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. The universe knew.
Yep. What did you get?
That is a 14.
Fuck! So they both begin to pummel you. What's up, Justice? This one here, once again, just spreads wide as this poison mist just engulfs you, and you're able to shake it off. Dorus. And then Dorus, Kaya, and then Nemo. Fuck!
They both take a damage, right?
No, the second one has not.
Okay. Okay, no, whatever. I will cast Death's Embrace, and
Uh-huh.
if they're within 5 feet of each other, I can target both, I believe.
Uh-huh.
See if we get a hit, maybe. 13.
Oh, so close. No.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
I will stay right here with Nemu, and I'll do a Cure Wounds on him. I'll just lay my hand on his shoulder and
Okay.
feel better, friend. Be lucky, Rani. 11 points to you, Nemu.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I don't know what to do. I don't.
Blast him with something.
Okay. More fire towards the dude. He only takes
I believe in you.
half damage, unfortunately. As Kaya is trying to do everything she can, but none of it's working. Nemu.
Alright, I'm going to I'm gonna do that. I'm going to 4th level healing word my fighter friend in there.
Dorus is hurting more than your fighter
Dorus
friend.
is hurting more. Well, Dorus is safe though. Kind of. You know what? No, I'll heal Dorus. That's
Wow.
Just a healing party over here.
Or
Convince
Dorus
the
is
DM to not
bloodied.
heal me.
No, the Dorus is bloodied. Like, you would see that Dorus is dripping blood everywhere. EOA has some scratches.
alright. So Dorus gets 14. And then I'm going to bardically inspire with my awesomeness you.
Okay,
I want him to be able to slash and destroy.
great.
Okay.
Movement?
My ass is, you know what? I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move over here.
You can move here.
Oh, one tile, he says.
No,
5 feet,
no,
right?
these are 10 feet tiles.
Oh, well. fucking
Oh, they're
ball
10
sack.
feet?
Alright.
Yeah, these are
I did
10-foot
not
tiles.
realize that.
Alright, yeah, somebody mentioned 5 feet earlier, and you said yes, so that's why I was confused. Alright, I'm going to take flight then. Well, you know what? No, I'm just gonna stay.
So you have to the edge of that thing to move.
I'm gonna stay over.
Okay.
No, the tiles, it does say like 1 foot, like halfway through.
Yeah.
So a half a tile is 1. The measurement is correct.
I don't want to hear your shit. Alright.
But it'd still be like 6 tiles on the measuring tool is 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the measuring tool is correct.
Then I haven't cheated.
No, I've been watching. Don't you worry.
I was like,
Sully.
did I just double dash?
Yeah, I thought I'd been cheating this whole time all of a sudden.
You said you double dashed earlier.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
No, but like I went like 120 feet instead of like 80.
Oh, gotcha. No, like when I measured, it says how many tiles it is. So if you even though it's technically more like 6 squares. I don't know why it calls it tiles.
Okay.
Okay, Sully, I'm sorry, it's your turn.
Take it. Mm,
What you got?
think I'll do another, maybe. I'll do meteors.
Okay.
Yeah, got some meteors. So now I have 6 of them. 6 tiny meteors.
Okay.
And
then I can't remember how many you can do on per turn. Let's see.
When I said rain fire, didn't mean it literally.
I know. Let's see. Okay, so you can expend 1 or 2. So you can shoot 2 of them at these guys.
yeah, I'll shoot 2 at the weakest one.
Dexterity saving throws.
Yep.
2 of them. Okay. Button. Sorry. Oh, these are not Dexy boys. Okay, so that's a 15. And that's a 8.
Yeah.
Alright, so he takes 14 damage. 12.
Yep.
12 damage. So, a scream as this thing flies through the air from around Soli's head and just crashes into the ground through this creature, and bits and pieces of it fly off. It is incredibly wounded. Incredibly wounded. Anything else for you, Soli? Alright, Eoway.
So you said one was like on the ground?
Yeah, the one that that you've been pummeling on is almost dead.
I will
It is
just
like-
take my sword and stab it in whatever place.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 13. No.
Oh my god.
Wait, inspiration.
Oh, that's
Where's
right.
my
You have
D8?
inspiration. So then, yes, it will definitely hit.
With a 8.
8 damage?
No, that was an 8 added to that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, I thought that was a 6. It was only a 3. How sad. So 11 slashing.
So as soon as the dust clears, just begins clearing from these 2 meteors, you slash into what's left of this creature as it tries to reform, and it just dissipates into nothing. As it seemed to be trying to stretch up to your face to do something different. You don't know what. So
Then
this
I'm
thing.
just going to lean with the slash and
Okay.
stab into the next one.
Okay.
Oh, that was not a roll. That is 19.
19 will hit.
That'll be 13.
Okay.
Slashing.
Another chunk, or the first chunk on this creature goes flying off. And
then
it is
I didn't use my bonus action, I don't think.
okay.
And then is it still alive?
Oh yeah, that one hadn't been damaged yet.
Oh. Yeah, I'll just stab into it again.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a natural 19.
That'll do it.
12 slashing.
Okay. Staying there.
Yeah. I don't. Should I move? Should I risk it? I'm just gonna move to this side so it's not gonna like try and run away. Or if it does run away, it's not gonna run away into my friends.
Okay, so you just move. You scoot around it. All right, it is going to. It doesn't even turn. From where it had spread wide, it just flips itself the other direction. And yeah, I think that's what it's. 22 to hit.
I used my reaction, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. That will hit.
Oh wait, no, you just had a turn. Did you use your reaction?
Yeah, that was
After
my
your
turn.
turn?
Yeah, it resets.
Yeah.
I will parry that.
Ah,
So my AC is now 24.
it's 24?
Yeah, how long does Nemu's boost thing last?
A
Gonna
minute,
ask
I
that too.
believe.
Yeah, I mean, I think we decided like a minute or something,
Yeah.
which is like a normal shield spell, or not shield spell.
I don't know how long this lasts for. I think it's
I
only
think
for that one
It's
attack.
like Shield of Faith or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, what shield effect?
Hold on, I'm trying to find my reaction ability.
Okay. As we search for other things.
Yeah, just for that one attack.
Okay.
You have to concentrate, but it's 10 minutes for Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith's 10 minutes.
Oh,
But
that's
this
a
one is-
natural 20.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
That's a spicy
But
meat.
I can use my fragment of
No!
possibility to blink the 20 off.
Oh, so it's just a hit?
Yeah, the crit is canceled. Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
What a sad life.
So, this thing, as it was stretched out, continues to stretch and stretch and stretch and turns into this massive blanket. And it just engulfs you completely. I need you to make a con saving throw.
Con, okay. Let's try my red blood dice for this one. I am going to use my ability, my 10th level ability of Indomitable, to re-roll that.
Okay. Oh, y'all
So
are
we got
level
a
10
2.
now. Oh no, y'all aren't level 10
No,
yet.
it's level
Okay.
9 ability.
9. Okay, yeah. Reroll it.
Okay, that is a natural 18.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I
So
got a 2 on the other one.
as this creature engulfs you, it begins melting, and you feel it seeping and pitting your scales and oozing into all of your cuts. You take 12 damage, 12 acid damage, as it has now engulfed you and is sacrificing itself to eat you alive.
The acid melts the teeth necklace? Yes?
No, it's a magical object, unfortunately.
Damn it.
Dorus,
I mean,
it's
just
your
because
turn.
it's magical doesn't mean it's immune to damage.
That's true. See.
I think Dorus is confused about what's happening there because it just looks like a pudding. Yahweh.
Yeah,
and
it's just
pudding.
this black thing. It's just this black ooze now dripping all over Ewe.
I just stretched my hand out and you just see it.
Am I gonna be able to target it like a same creature, or is it weird because they're in the same space? Okay, I'm just gonna walk up to it and stick my hand in the goo, so I'm actually like physically touching it, and I'll do inflict. 14.
So you go over to Ewe.
Yeah, but I'm trying to touch the goo, not Yahweh.
Okay, so 14 hits.
Damage me, elephant.
Goodness. As he reaches out, some black energy comes from his arm and just kind of disappears into the goo, and he says, "Now still she and I'm gonna pump a channel of divinity, touch of death into it as well.
Uh-huh.
So give it a bunch of damage here.
As you touch it, I need you to make a con saving throw.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
Dorus.
Like, oh no, he's about to kill me.
The con save is 16.
All right, so you take 6 acid damage.
And he takes 29 plus 23 additional, so 52 necrotic damage. Then maybe Yahweh takes that too. I don't know.
52?
Sorry if this hits you, man.
So as your hand touches this disgusting thing, you put as much energy behind this as you can, and you hear Yahweh scream. You both take the damage, and as this thing just begins to melt against Yahweh,
Was there no saving throw?
no.
You could get
sorry.
If it's targeting both, he should get a con save too, right?
Oh, wait, did I have to do a con save?
Or, oh no, it was an attack spell.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did a con save, I thought.
No, I
Yeah,
did
it
a
was
con.
an attack
He did
spell,
a con
not-
save.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It was
Yeah.
attack. So
So-
52?
52 damage. And as Yahweh's screaming, this disgusting blackened blood just drips down to nothing, leaving just Yahweh there with acid burns and now necrotic damage pumped into him, but it is dead. There is nothing left. Everything is
Whoops. Sorry.
I just like send off a high-pitched squeal, just as I'm just laying on the ground.
So, you all are out of combat. And are free to roam about the area. Kea just reaches up to Adamos. You were a good boy. You did well. Thank you for staying with me.
I imagine in that moment, Admos gets enough bravery to go stomp on a puddle.
Yeah, he's definitely. That makes sense. Hooves. Gets some love and then chomps, runs
Aw,
off.
it's a baby horse.
He's small.
He's so t-
That's too big. It's just because he always big.
No, I
Um,
think that's actually proper horse size.
Oh, they're large, right?
Yeah, they're large.
So, he runs. Still looks too big.
Yeah,
Anyway,
look how tiny I am next to it. I'm like
I know.
6 foot something.
leave him that size. It's fine.
You need like a medium size.
I know. So Kea will move up, begin poking things with her foot. I don't have any way to heal you. I'm so sorry. And, nothing I really have, does well against these creatures. I'm sorry. I tried.
I'm just laying
did
there on the
fine.
ground, just not moving.
It is okay. We all had
I mean-
trouble, as you probably saw.
Yeah, I mean, we're all not in great shape. It was a hard fight.
I'll go over there and start healing.
Wait, do we feel like we're gonna be okay for a while? Are we gonna like try and book it out of here? Or are we gonna look around for something? Like what is this little town we're in?
So this is a displacement. This was a human settlement. It was a Phenovian settlement. Not just humans, but it was a Phenovian settlement. Where everybody is gone. So
Okay, so I'm kind of afraid to walk around this area, but I would still want to like go and check some kind of stuff.
okay.
How long has it been abandoned for? Do I get an idea for?
Oh, yeah, it's been abandoned for a while. Well, technically they were having problems, and so first off, let me just go back, right? So we don't generally get along with the displacement because, as you can see, they just kind of like ravaged our beautiful fields.
Yep.
But they were having issues. They've been having issues for a while. So I don't know if you remember, but they were coming and asking for help, and we told them no, we can't help you. But to go talk to you know, our local wizard, and see if he can help you. And I don't know if they ever did, but then we a group of them came, and they said that they had to leave their homes, and because everything was dying, and we were like, well, yeah, you killed it, and they were like, no, you don't understand, like, it's really, really bad, it's really strange stuff, and some of our people just kind of like did some weird stuff and just walked away, and we can't stay there anymore, and so we came scouting, and it's just been getting worse over time.
Okay.
As battle aftermath, I'm gonna cast Aura of the Afterlife, and so we get 20d6 spread out over a minute. So we'll give let's say 10d6 to Yahweh. I don't think Sully you got hit at all, did you?
Nope.
So I'll take 5d6 and Tim take 5d6. If we're safe for a minute, up to the DM.
10d6 for me.
Yep.
He's
2d6
rolling.
10 times, so 20d6, right?
Yeah.
20d6. I'm just gonna roll on.
Yeah. You roll 10. I'm taking 5. Tim's taking 5.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, buddy.
So
It was quite stressful.
yeah, so you know, and honestly, we haven't heard from the wizard in a while. So that's a thing too, but we've just trying to been keeping an eye on the place to see if like they were saying is really real, and apparently it is really real. This is terrible. Yeah, I should probably report this.
Yeah.
I would. It's a little more than dangerous over here. We're seasoned adventurers, and that hurt.
I thought y'all did really well.
I just like shrink back down, and I'm just like slowly climbing onto the back of Atmos.
Aw. Are you gonna be okay?
Just need to rest for a moment.
Yeah, we'll all be okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly up to this building and check out this.
Okay. Rena will be whispering with Soli. So, what the hell was that, Soli? You couldn't
Well-
do any of that?
I'm in training. Let's say,
You think?
yeah. But yes, I did see the Kingston again. I did see Uncle Ron them. They're doing great. But they are preparing for a war. It looks like.
Or,
Yes, war.
like, could this be part of that?
Yeah. Like all
Really?
these weird creatures and everything that's been going on. They're going to try to fight against it.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, it's very weird.
Uh-huh. So,
Yeah.
you were like throwing fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see that? And I can control it much better than I used to.
So there's been some crazy stuff going on with like Healy Fields too. People like our healer got really, really good all of a sudden, so
Yeah.
we haven't needed the wizard in a long time. But yeah. Okay. Cool. And Reina takes out a little notebook and starts scribbling down notes of what happened. for her report later. So, her report. So you go up to the tower. What are you looking for specifically?
I'm just kind of rummaging through stuff and just seeing how people lived here, and I mean, I like archaeology, right? So I'm just kind of going through and checking out different shit. I don't know, just anything that's interesting.
Okay.
I just went to the tower because it was there. It was the closest thing to me, right? But like, I'd want to look at some of these buildings and just see what's in.
Okay, so roll investigation for me. Is anybody else doing anything?
I feel like we shouldn't go off alone. So if I'm done with all the healing stuff, I'll go with.
Okay, so he flies up, and you're like, "Fuck!" Off he
I
goes.
make my way to the bottom of the tower and start climbing up.
Okay. So you got an 11. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. That was fun. You're back.
Almost
Got
murdered
eaten
somebody.
by a tree. boutons.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So. Nemu, what you find within the tower itself is somebody looks to have been sitting here at one point before they left, or something else happened, eating a meal. It has not been bothered to be cleaned up, but the food has long since rotted. Past the point even where there are flies. There are quite a few personal items in here, though you can assume that this is probably not anybody's home. It would be, yeah, they wouldn't have been living here, but they had enough personal items to last, say, like a book and, you know, just some other random items that they probably took with them for their watch. But there's no other signs of anything here. The food, from what you can tell, looks to have been very, very poor. Nothing fancy. If there was once meat in there, you can't tell if it was there. But nothing else of note.
Okay. So while Doris is coming up the stairs, he doesn't know, but I'm gonna fly off.
Yeah, get in here. Is there like a ladder or stairs or what?
They're not
He
making
gets
it.
to the top and he sees Nemo fly off.
Well,
Yeah, there's stairs. You can see inside there. There's stairs.
Oh yeah, okay. I see. All right, I'll take the next 14 turns or so. to get there.
okay. So Nemu, y'all watch Nemu fly away, fly overhead as Dorus goes in the building. Now, are y'all doing anything?
Is there a secure place? Are we like taking a pit stop before we head to the safe place?
I don't know if there's any. If you want to take a rest here, I'm sure you can. Nemu's currently scouting out buildings, so he might be able to find you one that looks safe.
Okay, I'll just like hop into this one over here. Don't know if there's a door. That's a stables.
That is a stables.
You know what? Good enough for me.
Okay, so you stumble around looking for some place to go, find a stables. I mean, you know, the hay's not fresh, but
If it's good enough for a horse, it's good enough for me.
mm-hmm. Alright. Hea is going to poke and prod at these things y'all just killed. So Doros, you make it to the top. There's no Nemu in sight. You may have left a little feather behind.
So
So, you're more welcome to do something else.
I'll yell down at the others. Anyone see Nemo? It's not up here anymore.
Yeah, he's right over here. She points to the building behind the trees.
Starts back down the stairs.
yeah, so I'm just scouting out this house here just to see if there's anything. If this would be a good place, I guess, for us to sleep for the night.
What time
I
of
mean,
day
it looks
is it?
by now probably late afternoon. From what you can tell, it looks safe. It's not very big. This looks to have been a very poor family, or a poor, yeah, probably family that squeezed in this little place. Just hardened dirt beneath your claws.
Okay. Cool. So, hey guys, this one's safe, I think.
All right.
We need to stay somewhere.
I'm already passed out at the stables.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for the ruse. But where is the ruse?
You hear some crashing coming from the bottom of the tower. It's like breaking stuff and like looking through things kind of like haphazardly.
Are you looking for anything specific? Did you want to roll investigation?
Sure. I guess anything that looks like it's uncannily clean or like could be natural.
Okay.
I'm not gonna cast it. Pretty 20.
30-20, not bad. You find there's nothing uncannily clean. Just kind of as you're making your way through and rummaging through things, you find what looks like a dropped log of some kind, or maybe a journal from the watchtower itself. Log. But nothing else of note. Oh, you know what? It's my fault.
I'll grab
It's
it and
not- it's
return
your
to the
fault.
group. Read it. Bombs it.
Hey, I didn't click the button. I didn't click the Discord thing again, so Tim wasn't sure. Okay, so you grab the logbook, and as Soli is like, Dorus! Dorus! You hear this crashing coming through from the tower, and he just walks out with a book.
Oh my gosh.
So
He's clearly like out of breath, sweating.
Yeah.
Like he's huge, but he's not very athletic.
yeah. So Kea is over here looking at this thing. You know, I haven't been around long, but this isn't right, right? This is very wrong.
It is very wrong. And I have a hunch. I think I have a hunch on what might have happened here.
Oh?
So, there's a wizard named Torleb who usually, like, he will, like, help with any injuries or anything like that. And I don't know, his magic was very interesting. It reminds me a lot of Darusa's magic. So, Darus, have you met anybody else that's practiced your kind of magic? Like necromancy?
Yes, of course. There's a whole school of it at the council. Probably 8 to 13 mages at any given time studying there.
Have you ever heard of somebody called Jasid Torleb?
Can I history check or?
Do a history
I personally
check.
don't know it.
You do know the title Jasidin.
6.
A 6. You don't know this mage specifically, or this wizard. However, Jasidin is the name given to Weejos's followers.
And that could be a follower of the same deity that I study and get some powers. Now what? Let's ask a friend here. And ask the crystal.
Oh, you asked the crystal? Sorry, your voice is breaking up again.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah, I always forget. Does it have a name, or like, do we call it anything?
I don't think you called it anything. I don't think
just,
you ended up giving it a
just
name.
bang the staff on the ground. I'm not going to give it a name. Listen to it if it tells me its name. I bang the staff on the ground. I'm like, do you know this name? Yes, you didn't Torleb.
It doesn't ring a bell. I knew a lot of Yacidans, but I did not know a Torliv.
They are followers of the Ruby Sorceress, yes?
Yes. So he'd be one of us. One of you.
Have you met this person before, Sully?
Well, not frequently. He'll usually go around the displacements. Didn't really see him that often in the village where I live. So he was mostly like a bit of a caretaker here. Yeah. But didn't really interact with him much. But I don't know, can necromancy cause all of this?
Definitely was some strange magics. Could have been some sort of interference from the weave and the corruption we have been seeing. Could have been something more purposeful. I do not know.
You still feel the presence of necromancy magic.
And I like put my trunk to the ground and smell the earth kind of like around where we fought at. Does it smell any different? Does it feel any different?
Roll snoot check and
Roll for snoot.
roll for
Yep.
snoot. For sure, 100%. This area where the ground just looks wrong definitely has a stronger smell of necromancy, specifically to like where like how your energy feels and smells. And you said 15?
13.
13? As Kaya is still kind of digging around this creature, you see her kind of like gently uncovering something as y'all are talking. That is something significant. Whatever it is, it smells very strongly of necromantic magics.
Well,
I like key onto that and like smell closer to it, and then I'm like investigating a little more. Is it like a piece of the tree or like an idol or a artifact of some sort?
It looks like... Have you ever seen after the bark peels away on a tree and you can see the knots where the branches grew? It's the shape of that. It's not an artifact of any kind, but
Like a
it
gnarled
does
piece of wood.
it does feel like a residuum.
This piece of the tree is some sort of nascent magical essence to it. Could be similar to the residuum, or could be another magical effect somehow. It's very magical though.
yeah.
I have any way to...
Wait, is this the thing that they were saying that you can like sell and make a lot of money?
It is related to the residuum. They're very valuable, yes. We should hang on to it for now until we can investigate it further.
I don't think I'm okay touching it. I don't like the way it feels. But it's all yours.
I kind of like wait for Soli if she looks like she's gonna take it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that. It's all yours.
Dorus pulls out a length of cloth and picks it up. How big is it? Like a foot wide or smaller?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to decide though, because I have...
Oh, somebody hit a button.
Oh,
Justice did.
What
remember?
happened?
Justice hit a button. I was like, where'd the pew pews come from? It's about the size of like a human fist.
You mean Song of Remembrance?
Possibly. Yes.
Okay. Hey, guy.
Yes.
We could always play the Song of Remembrance. Maybe we'll get some more information.
The magical that will help us like no more history or something. I couldn't hear what he said.
Yeah, it should.
I mean, if you think it will help, and I'm like getting out a pair of forceps or like tongs to pick the thing up and put it into a piece of cloth.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll start. Oh, do I still have my dulcimer?
Yeah, it's on Atomos.
Atomos, I mean,
Do I get a short
somebody
rest
help
so I
me
can
get this
join in?
off the horse. It's really heavy.
Yeah, Kay will help you.
Do I get a short rest so I can join in?
Yes, you do. Sorry. Short rest it. Join as you hear somebody calling for Atomos. Immediately
I'll
you wake up.
up.
You immediately wake up and you're like, no apples!
I'm like,
So
I
I'll
put the
start playing. Once my thing gets down, I'll start playing my song.
Okay.
while he does that, I will put the forceps away and hold it in the piece of cloth in my hand and like take out the like looking glass magnifying glass thing. Not like a traditional magnifying glass, it's just a lens. Like holding it and trying to look closer, see if it's like sparkling or any odd markings on it or anything like that.
Okay. So roll investigation.
What does this thing do for me? Anything?
The residuum?
No, the song. Isn't that what
Oh.
we're doing, the song?
The song itself, as the song begins to flood the area, everybody's vision slowly begins to shift. And you see very little at first. And then you notice that the ground around you is slowly turning just a little bit more green. Almost as if you're watching time reverse. And you begin
Oh,
seeing movement.
Oh,
Just
cool.
like almost like it's a holograph over what you're seeing. Everything begins rushing. It is just these people zipping by. And then EOA kind of breaks through the mists of these people that were here. There's halflings and humans and just a variety of Phenovians, mainly humans. And you see them moving incredibly quickly as if as time is reversing. And then it stops. And time begins going forward again. Now, everything is very mist-like and dream-like, as if the song itself is struggling to bring forward what had happened here. Yeah. Sorry. He didn't roll great.
I rolled a peasant 16.
And it's those that are closest to you, you can see the best. So you're free to walk around kind of as this happens. However, specifically for anybody standing close to the rotted areas of ground, right in those areas, as time goes, a few people suddenly stop. One of them right next to you, Dorus. And you see their bodies shudder as if something happened to them in that very moment. A few others around you, you would notice kind of like stopped as if they were having deja vu and shook it off. But specifically the one standing right next to you stops and looks around in confusion. And you watch as their arm suddenly begins releasing the dark smoke that you're so familiar with. As if just that one part of that person's body is releasing necrotic energy. And as it does, their eyes begin to... Their vision fades as if they're looking at nothing. And then they turn towards the east and begin walking. And as they step away from this area, they leave behind a puddle of that black energy. Ioway, you would notice the same thing here. And I don't think there's anywhere else that's right around you guys that is super bad. And
You
all
said
this...
it's energy or like a liquid?
It's very reminiscent of Dorus's magic. That black smoke that like curls and tendrils form from.
So I can't like bottle it up or anything?
No, this is like a memory from the song that Nemu is playing. So Nemu is like right here, and then every area where like the ground looks like that, there would be other people, but because the visions aren't very these visions aren't very solidified like they have been in the past, you probably can't see them in the other areas. And as they begin walking, you see people try and stop them and grab onto them. Where are you going? Where are you going? What's going on? Come back, come back, come back. And they shake them off. And if they can't be shaken off, they strike at their friends and family and continue walking. And as the blood spills in those areas, it absorbs into the ground, and that darkness just spreads, and everything around it just begins to wither and dry and curl back. Soli, you would know to the east is where the wizard resides. The song begins to fade. The imaging fades away slightly. And that is all you saw.
Well, that was a trick. It's almost like their anger and violence. Yeah. It's like the land fed off of.
Yeah, but the direction they're headed to. That's where the wizard lives that way.
To the east, there's...
To the east. Yeah.
I finished like looking at this thing and wrap it up and put it in my satchel.
Okay.
I mean, should we go to the town or go to where are we even being led?
Well, we're gonna lead to my hometown. My little village.
Oh, there we go. We can stay there and then we can go investigate the wizard's hole.
Yeah.
They live in holes, right?
Well, not really. No. We have homes. Nice houses.
Oh, okay.
Don't they have towers?
Do they? Ooh, is this a wizard's tower?
If it wasn't a very grand one. Dorus would be
very utilitarian.
Probably better at spotting those things.
Is this a wizard's tower, Dorus?
Did not find anything that would make me think so. Probably just a guard tower of some sort.
Well, shall we go to the village?
So Ina speaks up. She's like, wait, it's quite a few hours away still, and we're gonna be traveling at night if we do, which we can. We just have to be really, really careful because, I mean, y'all are like adventurers now, so I'm sure you understand that there's, it's not all wildflowers and bunnies
Oh, then we can just stay around here. It's kind of depressing.
Is it safe here? Even though
No,
we got attacked by trees.
It is
It's-
not safe here.
it's not safe here.
How many more trees are going to try to kill it?
I haven't stepped foot into this town since everything happened because we heard such horrible stories. We just keep watch to make sure it doesn't actually happen and to see if they were liars. And we thought they were, and they're not.
They're not lying.
How far is it until the wizard tower?
Oh, moment, please. Let me look at my map.
Pulls out apps.
I know it pulls out maps. I think it's like a day or so. Maybe not quite that far.
How far from the village?
What am I doing? I actually had this ready here. Yeah, so it's about it's about 3/4 of a day travel from the village to the tower. Here would be about a half day. So the village is about 3 hours away.
Yep.
Yeah, because y'all are about there.
It's getting dark already? Or?
Yeah, it'll be getting dark soon. Y'all will arrive in the village after nightfall.
We should head there quickly then.
Yeah, we should.
Okay,
Doris stands back up and agrees. So it's a fine plan. We can get more information there. Maybe head out tomorrow.
Yeah, I like that idea. It's a good idea.
okay. Yeah, let's head out
Yeah, let's
Just-
go home.
this way.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. This is a little bit crazy, right?
It is very crazy. I was not expecting to see that so close to home.
Nope. Okay.
It's only 3 hours away. That's pretty scary.
It is very scary.
Yeah. That's oh, I hit the button. That's why we've been out here trying to find out what's going on.
Well, we'll fix it for you. Don't worry. That's what we do.
Okay. Yeah.
We go around and fix things for people.
This way then.
We're like magical plumbers.
I'll try to keep out an eye for danger.
Okay. So, roll perception. Watch from the sky.
Yeah. I'll fly up and go like, I don't know, 20 feet or something. Just get a better perspective.
We are done with Tailspire for the night. Not off, so my computer quits getting.
At a 10.
A 10. Great.
Yeah, I would try to be
Ooh, 20.
Nice.
13.
Okay, so Ina is keeping you distracted
Yep.
as you continue walking. Talking about all the goings on that have been happening in the town since you've been gone. Now, even before you were scooped up, you had been traveling for quite a while. Before you were scooped up by CR Saenti. Plus the TV. I was like, what is that sound? So you've been gone for quite a few months now.
Yep.
New happenings in the town. There have been some surges of magical abilities. There has been a few fires caused because of said surges. There has been quite a few accidents, but luckily the local healer who used to just do very simple things has also had an influx of magics and can now do better healing. So most accidents have not caused death.
That is good.
There's been a larger they've been having to send larger and larger shipments to Antora. They don't know why, but they have put in larger orders recently. So there's that. Let's see. Oh, super exciting. There was an entire envoy of Antorans coming through. Like
We
the
saw
big
that.
wagons. Oh, did you? Yeah, it was like the
Yeah,
big
we-
wagons and the flags and the people marching, and it was really, really crazy. But so they came through and they asked a bunch of questions, and like we didn't really have any answers for them because what do we know? And they wanted to, if anybody was interested in like learning more magics for free or training, yeah, they had these people and they would test you. And somebody decided to go. And apparently they tested really well because now they're training with Antora. So they're going to be like a mage for the Antoran military or something.
Well, we ran into
What was
those people.
What was his name?
Hayes?
What was their name?
His name was Hayes.
Was that the guy we met?
No. He was there. He was the only Harengon in the group. But I did say there was a Harengon. So yeah, a couple other people wanted to go, but they said that, you know, they weren't enough or something. I don't know. But
I remember seeing Harengon in the group that we saw.
see, there you go. That must have been Hayes.
Yeah, when we came across that group of Antoran.
He does like weird magics, not like fire like yours, Sully, and it wasn't nearly as powerful. He does like these blades that go everywhere.
Oh.
That sounds dangerous.
Oh, it was very dangerous. I'm very glad they took him. He wasn't really well balanced in the beginning anyway.
Yeah, I remember.
That sounds like a neat spell.
Yeah.
If you want to poke yourself,
And slice everything around you. He didn't have any curtains left in his house when he was done.
you said he's a rabbit.
He's a Harengon. What the hell is
Harengon.
wrong with you? You're an owl?
Sorry, maybe he made a salad out of all of his blood. It's a Harengon food joke.
Very funny.
I try. You'll find I'm hilarious.
Anyway, so yeah, that happened. Anything new? Oh, remember those creatures that were like starting to like be all over the valley and do crazy shit?
Oh
Be
no.
really mean. Yeah.
Nice.
So one of them rampaged through the Milty farm, and nothing was left, including the
course.
Milty family.
Oh, that's sad.
But yeah. And so we called Antora to come take care of it because, you know, at the time
You didn't have awesome heroes with you?
or the Keenson, who we usually would have around. But yes, because we didn't have heroes like you. So, we sent a message to Antora, and they said, okay, we're going to send a group of people to come and help you. And then those people arrived, and they demanded, like, they didn't pay for anything. They wanted to sleep in the inn and drink and eat for free. And they were really big assholes. They didn't kill the thing, but,
They stole all of your supplies, it sounds.
yeah, they took quite a bit.
Yeah.
But at least the thing was dead, so it was only the Milty family that we lost, which is, it's a thing, but somebody else is always around to take over the fields. There's a bunch of Harengon.
I was just gonna. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
What are the 30 brothers and sisters left?
The Milty family?
No, I'm not saying that, sir.
Oh.
It was like, how many families and how many Harengon are there?
Yeah. Yeah, you'll find out. So,
Can't wait to see the Harengon. That's exciting. I don't think I've ever run across somebody of your kind.
You fly, you don't run.
That's true.
So like fly across one of my kind? Is that how that works?
I mean, I stay on the ground sometimes. You don't always want to fly around. Sometimes there's big birds in the sky. They try to eat.
Oh yeah,
Happened on the way here.
it
Twice.
did.
Must be very tasty.
I mean, they thought I would.
He was.
I don't think owls have a whole lot of meat, though, so it's kind of strange.
I don't know. I mean, we fought off creatures that like to eat us too for freaking ever. So, I mean, it's just a thing that happened.
Yeah, but nobody ever ate owl stew.
I don't know. It might
Never
be
say
tasty.
never.
Never say never. I mean,
So much work, so many feathers,
people eat chickens.
gaming. That's true.
So eating sentient creatures is just weird. Anyway,
That's true. It's kind of like cannibalism.
very much so. Anyway, so technically, one
Reaching on
of
that one too.
yeah. So technically, one of the families that came from the displacement that we just left ended up taking over the farm because we don't have a lot of places for these people to go. I mean, all of our
Yeah.
homes are pretty packed, and so we offered them the place to take over temporarily while we try to figure it out because we can't just send them anywhere else. There's nowhere else for them to go, but they're under really strict rules. They can't cut down their trees. They can't plant new fields. They can't do anything. They just have to care for what is there. And so
Good,
far, it seems to be
good.
working out. But they lost a lot of people too. There was apparently like a really big fight that happened when everything went down and people died. I don't know. I didn't at the time. I really hate to say this, but I didn't really care. So I didn't ask. But apparently it was really bad because like they cried for a while and some of them were depressed and some of them were talking about like what to do with some of the kids and I'm like, just have more. And they're like, no, they don't have families.
Dude, herons gone. Wait, are there normal rabbits in this world?
Yeah.
Do heron gone reproduce like the smaller rabbit?
No.
Oh.
God.
Just, I don't know. I don't know anything about a lot of things.
Wait. Do your females still lay eggs?
I don't know. Maybe. I was never given that conversation. I was told it was a stork.
That's just a bigger bird. Is that the one that tried to eat? That wouldn't make any sense.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that was a stork. Stork are nice. They give people babies. I was eaten by a giant mean bird. Said I looked delicious. I talked to it. It was weird. It wasn't happy.
Hey, that's just weird all around.
Yeah.
You do a lot of weird things when you have magic.
So as she's taking you through and the sky begins to dim further and further into night, the ground turns back into these beautiful rolling hills of 4 to 5 foot tall grasses in some areas. Other areas are just mixed with tons of these blooming wildflowers. There's small groupings of trees, and out of them Nemu would probably see like a few eyes glowing in there and trying to keep an eye on everything. None of the big birds come out to it. You all seem
That's
to take the travel fairly quietly. Yeah, no giant hawks.
Yeah.
So as you start getting closer to, and so Lee becomes more and more excited, you guys see nothing. You're like, what the fuck are you getting so excited about? And you notice that there's like these smaller rolling hills that are kind of grouped up a little bit further on. And as you get closer, you begin to see the glow of small fires and maybe lamps and torchlight. And you realize that from what you can tell, their homes seem to be like hobbit homes, like in the hills themselves, where they have built these hills were built extra even to create like this small little community from what you can see. Lizard stork. However, it's quiet. It is deathly silent. And
I need to play some music. It's really quiet. Why is it so quiet?
That's how it is.
so
Just enjoy it.
Is there curfew or something here?
say that again?
Is there curfew or something here?
Oh, I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's usually quiet at night, but
Yeah.
quiet. And as you walk down into this little area where all of these small hills are, you begin to see these beautifully carved doors sitting within the side of the hills. Multiple torch lights put around the area, around every single door, between every single little hill. There's light everywhere. The ground is just hard packed dirt, kind of spotted throughout with beautiful little ground covers that are blooming even at night. And as you step, you smell just the sweetness of the ground beneath you, and as the little leaves get crushed. So, walks into the middle of town where you see it's like a pond, kind of, but you can tell it's fed by a natural spring. It's been carved out by them for years. And you see pails and stuff like that next to it where people could gather extra water if they were to need it. She just kind of stops in the middle, puts her hand on her hips. She's like, what the hell? I don't understand. Like, Philippe should have told your mom what's going on. And then at that very moment, all of the doors erupt open and multiple Harengon pour out, and you just hear all of these cries of excitement as Soli has returned home for however long that is.
Yeah.
A very, very familiar face peeks out from behind some of the people here and just kind of eyes you, Soli, winks, and then runs up to you and scoops you up in the biggest hug. Ah, my found one. I'm so happy to have you home. Are you home for good? Are you here permanently? Are you just visiting? Tell me.
Not permanently yet, but I'm very happy to see you.
She like smooths out your hair as, moms do. It's getting long. Do you want me to cut it before you go? When are you going again? How long are you going to be staying?
I don't know, maybe for a night or two. Depends. But yeah, I've been with on so many adventures. It's been crazy. But little trim will be nice. But my uncle, have you heard? He's back. He's finally back.
I did hear we had a messenger come through.
Yeah,
So
It's,
wonderful to hear that.
it's unbelievable. And I made some new friends. Here.
Oh, I am so sorry. Hi.
Your daughter is a very talented individual. We're happy to travel with her.
She is.
Yes, she's wonderful. She's changed my life, and everybody's here. And as she says that, she looks around, and everybody's bringing out tables and bringing out like dishes of foods and all kinds of stuff. Apparently, they spent like this 5 hours or however long since the messenger came to prepare a fucking celebration. Yes. Well, luckily, if you're gonna just be here for the night, we can at least celebrate your return. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be really nice. I was like having like tears in my eyes right now. Like it's very happy.
Just one night.
I don't know. There's been so
We
many
can stay here a
things.
couple nights. Seems exciting here.
Yeah, it is very fun.
I think
we're
you
going
should
to
spend
solve
more
your-
time with your family.
Yeah, I thank you guys.
I think we're going to solve your wizard problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gone a bit crazy.
Yes, yeah.
Just a bit.
I don't. It started a while ago, and it's just gotten worse and worse.
The lost is marble.
She's just like continually wiping tears from her face,
Yeah,
holding
me
your
too.
hand. Okay, my name is Shara. And you all are?
I'm Nemo.
Gorus.
Yahweh.
Nemo,
Atmos.
Dorvus, Yahweh, Atomos.
And girls, there are there.
Kea.
Kea.
Well, it's wonderful to meet you all. Okay, so let's get started, shall we?
Yes.
And as soon as she says that, music begins to play in the background. They haven't all even set up yet. Somebody immediately begins playing a song, and as they set up the different drums and the different instruments, people begin joining in. There is food everywhere. Tables are put out, chairs are put out. Even special lights are put out for the time being. You see many people casting dancing lights just to have, like a really amazing evening. Shara will end up pulling everybody aside with Soli after everybody is eaten. So, Ben, anything?
Well, I mean, I discovered source of my power. I guess I could say, a dragon. Which is,
What?
yeah, I don't know. It feels like it's just because it was just yesterday where I was just like transported to some other realm. Then I met, my friends here, and we have done so many things. I don't even know where to start. Like, this thing is like, it blows my mind how big things are, like how there's very powerful beings that control things, because I don't know, it's very complicated. But I can control my fire much better now.
Dragon.
Yes, a dragon of fire.
That makes so much sense. You used to get so angry at every little thing.
Yeah.
Every little thing. And every single time something would catch fire.
It would.
Every time.
That's hilarious.
Did you actually see a dragon?
I did. I actually did.
We have one with us.
Yeah.
What?
Nima, come out.
She just kind of pokes her head out from one of Atomos' saddlebags. Crawls up to the top of Atomos' head and just sits there. She's beautiful, but I thought they'd be bigger.
Well, there are bigger.
They are way
You're
bigger.
beautiful. She just kind of sits up a little bit. I don't even know what to say. I'm glad you're safe. I'm really glad you're safe.
Thank you. Yeah, me too.
You're going into more danger after this.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Hell, we ran into some trees that tried to kill us earlier.
Yes, I was not expecting it. Something like that to be so close to home.
They
It's
weren't
very
lying.
terrifying.
No,
It's very terrifying.
they were definitely being honest because we fought them.
Well, with the
We have
Keenson
wounds
back,
to prove it.
with the Keenson back, at least we'll be able to have our protection back, right?
Well, they're preparing for a war or something related to that. Much bigger than this. much bigger than just the town or the fields. It's everywhere. I don't know what the scale of it, but it's kind of terrifying now that I think about it.
Okay. For your wounds, we have a healer here if you're still in a lot of pain.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Like, hobble away.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing a healer either. I'm a little banged up, or was, but still. Do you have a spot?
No, but Colton... Spa. Colton will be able to take care of you. She just kind of reaches over and taps somebody and is like, bring Colton, please. So Colton will arrive and take you over to their little like hospital type area. And he'll spend an hour healing everybody's wounds that need. And also, go ahead.
I would like to take the hour to just do a 30-minute short rest on my own. And
Okay.
what I want to do is like read this logbook from the tower. And I'm going to roll hit dice during the short rest as well.
Okay. So while Lee and Shara get reacquainted,
Yep.
her main concern is obviously for you. Just knowing that you're going back into danger and that there's something horrible enough that the Keenson aren't going to be able to protect the lands that she thought is what their duty was, is very frightening to her, and that you're leaving to go take part in this probably. But she will explain to you that many people within the town itself have become more and more capable with their own magics. And will kind of take you around and, reacquaint you with all your friends and do everything that needs to be done in the very short time that you have available.
Yeah.
Now, for you, Dorus, the beginning of the log is fairly boring. It starts with the beginning of the year. The log itself is just a daily log of who checked in, if they saw anything insane. They did begin noticing, as you flip through, you see that they noticed that some of the creatures, there's some creatures coming from the east that aren't acting normally. They seem to be rabid or something like that, though they've never seen any animals with rabies here on Avonvon, so they didn't know what to make of it. But they went to the wizard, apparently they sent a message to the wizard to try and find out if there was something that he was doing that had to do with these creatures coming from that direction. They received a response, said no. And then these creatures became more and more frequent over time. Now, towards the very end of the journal, you notice that there's notations of they're watching a specific person of the town, of the displacement, because they've been acting oddly. They're becoming either paranoid or even euphoric. Just strange emotions are happening. They have started doing logs, or doing a meeting every morning to try and find out who had nightmares the night before, and they are given that list of names to watch for the next day. And it all seems to be linked to these nightmares. You see a list of people who have nightmares, and then you see the people that they're watching that day and the aberrant behavior that they show. It's very strange. Roll history for me.
16.
Not bad. Now, You do know that that looks at me. That Thoughtfulora Peaks has long been an area where the Severius Council has wanted to go. And they've been able to go towards the area, explore a little bit of the outskirts, even gone into Rage Stint depths, the lake there, to try and get even closer to Thoughtfulora Peaks. But the problem with Thoughtfulora Peaks is that it messes with your mind. Makes you see things, makes you feel things, makes you hear things, and it completely scrambles your ability to function. These all seem very similar to the symptoms of the researchers who tried to go to Thoughtfulora Peaks. How it made it this far out, you don't know. The last few days of logs are watching people walk away from the town, breaking up fights, coming to the realization that those that are leaving won't be coming back, and if you try to stop them, somebody gets injured every single time. Last day simply says, "There's nothing left for us here. We must go. We only hope that our neighbors will accept us." We either leave or we all end up going east. There's no way around it. And that is the last log.
Pretty grim.
So if you line up the timelines with like these bursts of activity, it would be the bursts when the changes were made to the wheat. Now, Thoughtfulora Peaks has always been insane. Always. There's never been a time that you know of in history where it wasn't someplace you couldn't go. But it seems that like every one of these bursts is around the same time that the weave was adjusted, either by you guys or by Savell, whatever it may be.
So we need those to craft those residuum necklaces that protect our mind.
You mean we need to go there to get something for that, or we need to create those things first?
We need to create the necklaces or whatever.
Think you've already got enough necklaces, buddy.
No comment.
Is perhaps a bracelet for you instead.
You get a distinct feeling of revulsion from your necklace as it gets the idea that you might be putting on another one.
No, I'll just add it to it.
No.
No,
No.
it's not worthy enough.
It does not acquiesce to your request. So,
Oh man.
Sully, is there anything that you would like to do for the evening? Is there any?
Yeah, I want to get a little trim on my hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Shara on her hair. So, Shara will, as y'all talk, take you home. Have a nice cup of tea of your favorite.
Yep.
Probably has your favorite paste.
It does.
And she will sing you a song that she used to sing you when you were a kid. Was she had always called you my lost one. As she never felt that you were found. So this is always your home. It's not where you get found. We'll give you a trim on your hair. We will, as always, one of the clippings and wrap it in a ribbon and add it with you. She has kept over the years. So, you're going to the wizard's tower?
Yeah, going to investigate and see what happened. I guess when he has got working with madness, I guess this followed or something.
I don't know. Torliv is... I mean, he was always good to us, but
Yeah,
a little bit off.
he was always.
And then recently, we haven't seen him. Not that we saw him often. I don't even remember if I've seen him this year.
Yeah.
Well, I will trust in your abilities. You have made it this far.
Something's not right.
All that you've gone through.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll be safe. And I'll return home when this is all over.
Good. And hopefully, like everything else, whatever is going to happen in this war that the Keenson are preparing for will just pass right over field.
Yes, hope so too.
Not special, just are.
For me, you are special. All of you.
Probably special to you. So, is there anything anybody else wants to do? There's music being played if you want.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You can learn a couple of the local folk songs.
I'm going to watch Atmos.
You're gonna watch Atmos so he doesn't get into pies. But there's apple tarts! God, you're so mean. Roll perception.
18.
So every single time, Atomos rolled a 1. Every single time you just barely turn your head, you see him trying to slink off. Except he's big and there's a lot of people around. As he's trying to head towards any of the tables with like fruit sweets. And he's just like side-eyeing you the whole time. You look at him and he just kind of... the whole time. But he doesn't get any because fucking nat 1 for stealth.
Wow.
He's a horse. Which just makes it even funnier. Alright.
A nat 1 for stealth.
Uh-huh. Now, Soli, as always, your room is available to you. Shara is one of the few Harengon that do not have any children. Soli was her sole life. But everybody else, you're more than welcome to sleep in the inn that is here. There's quite a few very comfortable beds. For the night... No, you won't be charged. You brought Soli home. So you're more than welcome to crash, drunk or not, within the inn. The night goes on very, very late. You can crash whenever you wish. But the morning rises, and no matter how much anybody had to drink last night, the city immediately begins to bustle as people are going about their daily business. There are many, many crops here in Feely Fields that the Harengon take care of. They produce a lot of the food for Entora and the surrounding main cities. So it is just busy, 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 busy. There is a very easy, quick breakfast of biscuits and jam available for you if you wish. Soli, you get a special treatment. You get whatever you want, whatever your favorite is. Stuffed crepes. but the date is yours, and we are
Oh,
patient. So, for next session, are we going to the tower? Are we going? What are we doing?
I think so. I think we should just kind of go a few days, stay a few days here, so that Sully can stay with her family for a while.
yeah.
I was thinking maybe the other way, like if we can go get rid of this wizard or the magic that's affecting that place, then we should come back and stay here afterwards.
Oh, that's a good
But
idea.
either
Just
way-
in case it
either way is
spreads.
I like that.
Yeah,
You
I
can
was
get
thinking
rid
going
of
to the wizard first.
Yeah, we,
I would rather not stay in this village if they're like in danger at all.
That's a very, very good idea. All right. Well,
And
Just
before we
now.
leave the inn in the morning, we get our biscuits, and I'll pass them like 3 gold for 2 or 3 rooms that we had,
oh, that's very kind.
just so they remember that we're not taking advantage of them. Right?
Thank you. I appreciate it. But we can pick up onto the wizard's tower.
yes.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Off
Well, they-
to see the wizard.
Mm-hmm.
The terrible
But-
wizard of
We
Oz.
are off to see the.
Got Weejoss in the picture, Mr. Dorroos. So that's exciting.
Yeah, I think he's kind of keeping that to himself. Obviously, we talked about it a little bit around the
Yeah.
campfire, around the dead bodies or whatever that was. But he's trying not to make a huge deal out of it until he knows for sure.
There's no blacksmith in this town, right?
There would be for very simple things for like the work horses and the work animals, that kind of thing.
I could try and craft some of those. Maybe not necklaces, more like headbands for like the mind protection residuum.
Well, I think we'll end up going to the mountain or the Thafrolora Peaks like later anyway, right? Is that where we're going now? I don't think so.
No, you're just going to the tower. I don't know if y'all want to go into the Thought Valora. If you do, you can try, but there is a
Think we-
chance to destroy the residuum.
I think we definitely should create some protection before we go all the way to the peaks, but I don't know that we need it for this.
Yeah,
guy.
maybe we should go to Entora first and find like a master craftsman.
All right, so Wizard's Tower, come back, party some more in Tora, Thought Valora.
Possibly.
Okay.
If everything goes as planned, but you know,
My
Doesn't
idea
really
was
happen ever.
that the wizard tower would lead us back to Flora place. That's a mouthful.
Thought Valora. Lots of thought falls. That's why it's named that.
Falls.
Yep, Thought Falls. All right. Let me hit the buttons. If anybody's still here, thanks for stopping by. Love you, sis. Love you, sister's boyfriend. Yeah.